Hey guys, I'm here with Ravi Vaz, who's actually the organizer of this incredible event. Ravi, thanks so much for talking to us.
You're most welcome.
This is my first time at this event. It looks amazing. I've never seen so much going on in such a small space. How do you do this?
Oh, well, it's the Goan energy, the Goan zing that you see on the grounds. And Goa has always been known to have sun, which you see today. It's a bright sunny day and a lot of fun and music. But also, there's always a serious aspect of it, and we really know how to mix our business with pleasure.
Business and pleasure, I can see that. There's a lot of fun out there, there's a lot of music. Now, what I was surprised to learn is that this is not a new thing. You were saying it's been going, I mean, the foundation was set up in '66, you said, and the event has been going as long as that.
Yes, the Goan Association has been a long time. It's been formed in 1966.
So this is called the Goan
Association UK.
Right.
This is the apex Goan Association. We do have a lot of Goan associations, but this has been the one that coordinates or represents the Goan community in the whole of UK.
The whole of the UK.
Yeah. And myself, Ravi Vaz, is the president of the Goan Association UK, and I've been the president ever since 2013.
Right.
And I've been associated with this event since 2011.
All right, so you've actually been doing the event before you became actually president of the
That's right,
association.
because that was the time I was the vice president and the chair of the first Global Goan Convention at that point in time. So just going back to the association, which was formed in 1966, this was started with a group of Goans who migrated from East Africa to the UK with a hope of coming together. As you always know, that whenever you come to a new land, you want to kind of integrate with one another so that you got a support system. And that was in 1966. Things have moved on since then. And the Goan community today is, of those years, the second, third generations
Of course,
have integrated with a wider community. And Goan, one thing is good, is they are very good in integrating. It's a good thing, but however, to keep in touch with our roots, we have events like the Goan Festival, something that we always, or everybody looks forward to.
So tell me that this festival, it's a Goan festival, you're talking about staying in touch with your roots. What would you say is the fundamental characteristic difference of this, say, to any other mela that might be going on?
Well, this event started off in the early 80s. It was just a few Goans trying to get to have a fun fair. Now, we had it in the back of a school ground where we had a crowd of, I would say, a few thousand people. In 2011, the year of the convention, the Global Goan Convention, where I was chairing as a chair of the Global Convention, we moved into this new venue. And surprisingly enough, that year, we brought in Lorna Cordero, who's the Nightingale of Goa.
Right, so she was here, what year was that?
2011.
2011, and then she's here again
this year again. Now, ever since then, we have grown from a crowd of 3,000–4,000 people at that point in time to over tens of thousands now.
I'm amazed, yeah, because you were saying earlier there's 15,000 people you're expecting today.
Yes, and the thing is that this event is not UK-centric. We have a difference to other events. We begin with a Holy Mass because most of the Goans are predominantly Roman Catholics. Mm-hmm. And so every year we have an open-air Mass, which is said by the Goan chaplaincy and the bishop. We invite bishop. In the past, we had bishops even flown down for Goa.
Oh, wow.
Just for a 1-hour service, and we've flown them back. And that's how important it is for us to begin an event like this.
So with this event, you're mixing spirituality, music, food. It's
Absolutely. And I said before, we know how to blend in every aspect of our lives. So every Goan, if you look at it, has got various aspects of it. One is the religious aspect of it. And if you speak to some of the clergies of the church in the UK, they have become even stronger now after the migration of Goans over there, because we are very religiously or spiritually inclined. So from that aspect of it, this event begins with the Holy Mass It starts at around 11 o'clock, ends at around 12:30. And then we give a lot of talented artists an opportunity to have a thing on stage. So Goans are, they say the next thing that runs through Goan's blood is music. They say that they're born with an instrument in their hand.
Right.
And so there was never a dearth of talent within the Goan community to perform on stage. And if you look today around you, we have got quite a few people, whether it be a Goan artist, also we have people in mainstream. You got people who are in the Royal School of Music and performing arts as well.
So these are Goans that are involved in that, but are also still contributing to the community cultural events.
Absolutely. So this stage has given a lot of people that kickstart.
So it's a great platform for people that are new and up and coming.
And we have a waiting list for years together to get onto the stage.
To get onto this stage, that's amazing.
And we have artists from not only the UK, but who have traveled from the Middle East, also from Goa, to perform on the stage.
So for artists that are trying to get onto the stage, are there like talent spotters and people like that in the audience that are keeping...
What we do is, when we spot the talents, whether it be local, we get a request to perform, we audition them, and then we get them on stage. This is just to showcase their talent across the globe and make themselves known. We every year would by giving starters also and mixing the professional singers as well on the same stage. It gives that audience a good mix between the unprofessional and the professional.
They get a real variety of different styles and different methods and different themes, also a mixture of Western and Eastern as well, I guess.
Really. And what we have today, if you look at stages, we have a set of the beginning we start with, even we have children as young as 6-year-olds coming and performing on stage.
It must take a lot of bravery for a 6-year-old to get up onto that stage, And it's a big stage, I've seen it. It looks fantastic.
And for us to come on the stage, the persons who actually build the stage, they actually do the staging for the Backstreet Boys and the likes of those.
Wow, so proper international level. Yeah.
So we do not cut corners on the quality of sound or stage that we do.
And it's loud. It's really loud. We had to come and find this space because we couldn't do the interview out there. That's how loud it is.
But and that's the reason every year we fly down a band. We choose a band, one of the best bands in Goa, to fly down specially for this event and fly back. So we organize that every year. And again, that's because we want to give a platform not only for the UK talents, but also the local talents within Goa to come and showcase their talent internationally. So as you see, this event is now one of the world's largest Goan cultural event in the world.
It is like Goa Talent UK, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So moving on from music, of course, there's like the other big thing about Goan culture and what people are doing here today is food. Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the uniqueness of Goan food.
See, the thing is, if you look at the food stalls, we've got over 40 to 50 food stalls today on the grounds. And again, we like to mix the professionals with the unprofessional people over here, because what we would like is to inculcate the sense of entrepreneurship within the community. So what we do is with each of the food stalls, we conduct a free training program for them. And we reach out to them in terms of the food and hygiene and health and safety, so that they can, after this event, we hope that this is just a kickstart to a bigger...
So are you saying that actually, in addition to established restaurants and caterers, you also invite people who are getting into the industry who are providing...
Absolutely. So like housewives who have the dreams of starting a restaurant someday, this is the platform that they will get.
That's amazing. So you're providing a great opportunity for people that are starting out in both music, entertainment and catering to get a platform right here at this Goan Festival amongst 15,000 people.
And what we do is, our objective is to reach out to the community, to give them a platform, whether it be in the catering industry, to be in the business industry. So today we have, besides the catering over here, and you'll see all the local Goan authentic cuisine cooked by home mums cooked today.
And it's unique, isn't it? Because most of the time when you go to events like this, it's really badly cooked food, but this is properly authentic, people doing it by hand.
You can't get more authentic, cooked by the very Goan hands rather than just a Goan recipe. So if you want to taste Goan cuisine in its authenticity, then this is the place you need to be.
So let's just wind up. I'm very aware that you're a very busy man today. A lot of people need your attention, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I'm not Goan. I'm here today. I'm having a great time. So is this open to other people as well?
Oh yes, Goan, as I said, are free-spirited. They love to integrate. They are one of the best people that you can ever integrate with. And one of the people in the business industry told me that, one thing I like to employ Goans is because of the hospitality, and they're very good in customer service. And some of the people today are actually not only Goans, but people who love everything about Goa. And even if you don't know much about Goa or the Goans, and if you want to have the first taste of what it is to be Goa or Goan, then this is the place.
This is the place. So you're saying that this is also a potential stepping stone to Goa tourism?
Yes. In fact, we work very closely with the Goan Tourism Board, because after coming to this event, if you don't know anything about Goa and Goans, you definitely would have your interest of going to Goa and having a first taste of it. So I always tell the Goan Tourism Board that we are your foot soldiers on the grounds if you want to get the people out to Goa. We, as an association, we work with various authorities like the Goa government, the NRI Commissioner. We also work very closely with the Indian High Commission's office. And our objective as an association is not only to reach out to the community, but also form a bridge between various authorities like the Portuguese Consulate, the Indian High Commission, the British authorities. And that's the way we integrate, because sometimes there could be a communication gap or a cultural gap, and we are there to bridge that gap.
You're able to bridge that where they may not be able to do it. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Ravi. I know it's a really busy time for you. I really appreciate it. Fantastic event, highly recommended. When's the next one?
It's always earmarked for the first Sunday of August until we say stop, but that's what has been earmarked. Every first Sunday of August. It has been going on at the same venue since 2011, and we hope. We are the Cranford Community College, postcode Tango Whiskey 5, 9 Papa Delta, TW5, 9 Papa Delta in Onslow.
There you go, guys. So next, earmark it in your diaries. Get down here. It's a lot of fun. I'll be here. Hope to see you here. Thanks so much, man.
I'd like to thank British Asia News for covering this event. They have been our media partners, and we'd like to welcome them to this festival, and we hope that we will continue with this relationship for the years to come. Thank you.
Very sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.